Now, on to We Look at the Work of Yukio Ninagawa, which is introduced by the actor Brian Cox.
To start off, let's delve back to 1953. Here's Bill and Ben and Little Weed in a seasonal episode of their children's favourite, The Flower Pot Men. Now, Her Majesty's address to the Commonwealth. BBC Two's A Perfect Christmas marks one of television's oldest Christmas traditions in a far from traditional way. And now our Perfect Christmas on 2 takes us to 1974 and a familiar junkyard somewhere in West London. Christmas is coming and Harold is already thoroughly fed up with the festivities. As time is always tight in the run-up to Christmas, why not get all your Christmas TV viewing over and done with in just half an hour in a stocking full of Christmas clichés? Now, The Evacuees, the tale of two Jewish schoolchildren packed off to stay with a strange family during the war, originally shown on Christmas Day 1975. Classic family drama for a perfect Christmas, here on 2. Every perfect Christmas draws to a close with a chilling ghost story, so BBC Two has dug up one of the most eerie from the archive vaults. From 1976, starring Denham Elliott, The Signalman. Now on to a classic movie to end our classic television Christmas, starring Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Private Eye Philip Marlowe puts together the pieces of a complex mystery in The Big Sleep.
A very Merry Christmas to you and a very good morning from BBC Two. Now let's launch our programmes with traditional festive music. Hark the Herald Angels sing from Ely Cathedral.
First, BBC Two commissions a designer interior to provide the setting for tonight's dance house.
Rain or shine, you can always depend on the weather as a good conversation opener. Now on BBC Two, we begin a whole evening dedicated to that great British preoccupation. Now Ed Case, one world's traveller through time and space, who's once again hijacked half an hour on BBC Two. To continue the War and Peace season now on to a different aspect on experience of war, the choice of the conscientious objector.
A very good morning from BBC Two, December the 24th, Christmas Eve.
But first, hot breath and cold print. Tall, dark, handsome strangers, petite blonde heroines, and prolific writers reveal the secrets behind a successful Mills and Boon romance.
This is BBC Two, born again for birth night.
Now on BBC Two, more Crime and Punishment. Two young men from a privileged background for fun exercise an evil act. But who or what is to blame? Based on a true story and shown in CinemaScope, Dean Stockwell, Bradford Dillman and Orson Welles star in Compulsion.
And now on BBC Two, Frost in the Air.
Murder, madness and dark humour rule BBC Two over the next week in our festive Black Christmas season. To begin, horror from Vincent Price. And don't try this at home. BBC Two's Saturday night is devoted to a special birthday celebration. Having reached the big 3-0, it's only fitting that one of BBC Two's first controllers, David Attenborough, looks back at the last 3 decades to see how his baby has grown.
An atmospheric chiller to round off Christmas night now, as BBC Two spends a weekend at Hill House in Robert Wise's study of terror and evil, The Haunting. In search of bright lights in a big city, only to discover violence and corruption, Alain Delon stars in Luchino Visconti's epic family saga, Rocco and His Brothers.
Hello, a very good evening to you and a warm welcome to the Learning Zone through the night here on BBC Two.
frank and intimate revelations now, as BBC Two presents Terry Zwigoff's award-winning portrait of artist Robert Crumb, whose surreal and often sexually explicit work has made him America's best-known underground cartoonist. This film includes strong language.
So now, later than expected, BBC Two continues a weekend on Mars with a journey to discover the sort of alien life forms which could conceivably exist in deep space.